This Monday we take on Everton at Goodison Park. 8 p.m. kickoff. It's a big game and Arsenal need these 3 points. Now I want to ask you, is this the perfect game for Arsenal to bounce back? So we take on Everton Monday night off the back of a poor result against United. Do you think the boys can bounce back against Everton?
Yeah, I do, because we struggled against the top teams, but we've beat everyone else we needed to beat, apart from Brentford at the start of the season, but that's an exception. Everyone else we beat easily.
Do you think the boys can get the full spot position this season?
I feel like we could, but it's going to be hard, especially because Tottenham are there now and United. We'll have to win a lot of games.
Who needs to have a really good game against Everton for you? Who needs to really step up?
Well, if Aubameyang plays, it's got to be Aubameyang.
He's got a lot of pressure at the moment.
Yeah, I know. He scored near the start of the season, but nothing since. No.
Okay, give me a score prediction for Monday night's game.
2-0.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Bounce back with a good result. I think at least 2 to 3-1.
2 to 3-1. Who scores those goals for Arsenal?
Smith Rowe,
Yep.
Saka, Odegaard, free kick.
Okay. I want to ask you, do you believe in the project that has been implemented here at Arsenal, the youth coming through? Obviously there's going to be a lot of criticism on the senior players, but do you believe in the youth? Do you think we can get back to where Arsenal used to be?
Definitely. I love the fact we've got a lot of core English players coming through inside, implementing them with the European players that are quality players as well.
Yep.
Definitely. I think Arteta's going the right way, definitely.
Love that. Let me ask you the final question. Give me a score prediction for Monday night. He said, oh, actually, what am I talking about? He said 3-1 or 2-1.
It's 3-1 all day long. 3-1.
Lovely. And hopefully we can start another run and get back up the table. I know we're sitting in 5th, but hopefully we can get that full spot.
Definitely top 4.
They need to, man. I'll be real, they need to. After that game, it was a close game, don't get me wrong. It was entertaining, but they need to bounce back from that, man. That was, come on, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We got all these new players, young players doing all this. Smith Rowe, he needs to play. I don't think he should start Aubameyang, I'll be real.
Oh, right.
Start Martinelli, Lacazette. Lacazette puts the work in. Aubameyang don't put the work in like that no more. He looks tired on the pitch.
Okay. On that, you said about obviously Lacazette and Martinelli. Lacazette's contract ends in the next summer window. Do we need a new striker, like all in all?
I think so, man. And even was it Nketiah? Bro, he's not signing.
He's not signing.
I think he's shit, I'll be real. So I don't really care about him. But we need a new proper striker, man. Like, look, I don't know, man. Arsenal need to, obviously we need to get Champions League to get like the big players looking at us. That's why I think mainly if you just get top 4, we might get a few. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But right now,
with Everton on Monday, it's a big game. We need to see the boys bounce back. Who needs to have a really good game for you against Everton?
if Aubameyang starts, bro, he needs to get a hat-trick. And then I'll forgive him. I spent that much money, travelled 5 hours. Bro, the traffic. My boy was with me, fam. He was driving. It was disgusting, man.
Okay. Let me get a score prediction for you for Monday.
I'm doing 3-0 Aubameyang hat-trick.
Respect. Love. Aye, fair enough. Respect, man. Aye, a lot of pressure on Aubameyang this Monday. Let's see what everyone else has to say around this time. Let's go.
We can, but knowing Arsenal, we can still get slapped up at Everton as well. And Everton haven't been performing great. Like, they got smacked by Liverpool the other day. And they haven't been great this season, Everton, but we've been good, but not great. We're still capable of holding 3 down there, but we can also smoke them and win as well.
100%.
But
is it important for us to get a big victory? If we go to Everton, do you not want to see like a 1-0 or 0-0? We need to get a big victory, kind of to change the tide, because obviously we've just lost. We want to kind of get back on the run, get the boys back on confidence. Is it important that if we go there, we must get a big win?
yeah, I think like a 3-0 win, 4-1, something like that, maybe even 2-0. It'll do them the world of justice. Like, they get that 3 points, then we'll be 26 points.
Yeah.
And then if results go our way, maybe back in the top 4 if Chelsea beat West Ham on Saturday, but who knows, we'll have to see.
Correct. And last question I want to ask you, do you believe in this Project Youth? Because that's what they're trying to push here at Arsenal, is believe in the young players. We're starting over, it's a process. Do you believe in Project Youth, or do you think the senior players need to step up?
A bit of both, because if once we play the youth, like in games like last night, like they're not gonna be able to perform the way that experienced players would. Like in those sort of games, Aubameyang, all the experienced players, they should be like leading by example, teaching them what to do in them sort of situations. Like Tavares, I think the moment got to him against Liverpool. He did well when he came back against Newcastle, but last night Tierney should have played. I know Tierney's young, but he's got experience. Like you can tell he's a mature player. But other than that, I think the youth project, it's a good like.
Would you start Tierney? That you just said there. Would you start Tierney against Everton?
100%. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay. And then last question. Let me just ask you. Give me a score prediction for Monday.
I'm gonna say 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Tight kind of game. 2-1 though. Yeah. Who scores the goals for Arsenal?
if Saka starts, I think Saka would score.
Yep.
And if he drops Aubameyang for Martinelli, I think Martinelli might grab one.
Yes, I think over the years Arsenal have been known for once they lose one game, they lose two, and then they lose three, and then that's a bad run, and that's how you lose any type of form or any type of run you're on. So what gives me a bit of confidence is Rafa's not doing too well, Everton aren't playing that well, and we also I know Newcastle aren't any good, but I expect us to struggle against Newcastle because we lost the game before.
Right.
So I think we could do well against Everton. I think it's all about the beginning of the game. If we don't start the game off well, I think after losing the last game, the heads might drop a bit. So I think with Everton not playing that well, I think with the young boys, I think we could actually. I think we could do well against Everton.
So are you saying that this season you've seen more of a better reaction off a defeat for Arsenal or not? Because obviously we lost to Liverpool, went to Newcastle and won. We've lost to United recently, and do you think we can get a reaction going forward then?
I think we could. I think the young players aren't as. I think it's well by the manager. I think he has the players, like he keeps their confidence up, and I think the young players actually fear less still, and they know in themselves that they can bounce back. So that's why I think we've done quite well against Newcastle. So I think if they all get together, and I think we could do well against Everton because of the manager. I think the manager gives them good. Like he seems like a good man manager. He seems like a good coach. So after being with Pep and stuff, so I think the young players could carry us through a bit. Yeah.
Who needs to have a really good game against Everton this Monday? Who have you got your eye on to say, listen, you need to really step up in this game?
Well, I'm a big fan of Thomas Partey, but like you see against United, the ball yesterday out to Martinelli, I thought it was actually really good, but then there's other parts of his game that like he's just struggling with. But I do like there's people saying that he needs to step up, and I think he struggled with injury, and that also like would interrupt your like consistency and stuff. So I think he does need to, like the senior players need to be stepping up, because like in the Premier League the young players can't do it all by themselves.
Exactly that.
I think so I'm happy with some. I like to see Odegaard do a bit more. Like he on the loan he looked really good, and he's come in and I know he got a goal, really well taken goal yesterday, but I'd like to see him do just a bit more, because he's not strong on the ball.
And obviously that foul that he gave away, the penalty on Thursday, wasn't good enough. Yeah, there's no need for that. Okay, let me get a score prediction for you to finish up.
Ooh, we haven't been creating too much chances. There's not many games where we've put the team away, so I'm gonna say a 3-1. 3-1 to Arsenal. Yeah.
Who scores those three for Arsenal?
I'm gonna go Smith Rowe again. I think he just looks like he's gonna get. Then I'm gonna go. If Aubameyang starts, I'll go with Aubameyang. And I'm going to say a Gabriel header.
Okay, so we take on Everton on Monday, late night kickoff. Do you think the boys can bounce back after what happened at United?
Do you know what? Let's not get into what happened at United. But I think we should be all right bouncing back with Everton, man. We're going to be back at home.
Yeah. Oh, we're away, but we should. Yeah, away.
Should be all right.
Yeah.
Should be all right. We'll still bounce back. Make it a bit harder being away, but. We're Arsenal, we should be all right.
Do you think we can start another run off the back if we beat them? Do you want to see a lot of goals scored against Everton as well? Because they are sitting in 14th.
Do you know what? In a way, yeah, but in a way, I just want Arsenal to just keep winning and have that win streak, you know what I mean? A win's a win at the end of the day, whether it's 1-0 or 0-0. Or 2-0, sorry. The draw is all right as well at the end, you get me? We'd rather win, but I think we'd smack them.
Okay. Give me a score prediction for Monday.
I'd say 2-1 to Arsenal. 2-1 to Arsenal. Do you know what I mean, bro? I think
2-1.
Hopefully 3, but I'd think 2-1 certified.
So that's it. You've heard from everyone in this video how they think the game's going to go against Everton. Now we want to hear from you. Let us know in the comments below how you think the game's going to play out. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Ask the Fans.